Hey everybody, hi, how are you? Cheryl here with cardsbycheryl.com. I'm going to fix my necklace. Uh, Welcome to my craft room. For those of you who are new, my name is Cheryl Horvath. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator out of Gladwin, Michigan. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Thanks for coming back. And I hope you're going to enjoy this video. Today we're going to talk about a new product called the Advent Calendar, just released by Stampin' Up! And it's been all the buzz on social media. And mine arrived yesterday, and I've just kind of been chomping at the bit to get it open. I'm having a card class tomorrow, and so I've been really busy prepping for that and haven't had any time to get this opened yet. And I wanted to do an unboxing with you. So I'm like the least patient person in the world. Let's see if I can get you over there. Okay, so there we go. Oops. Too many buttons to push. There. Okay, now you can see me. So the Advent Calendar ships with a separate stamp set that looks like this. It's called the 12 Days of Crafting Advent Calendar. I'm just going to say right off the bat, I'm not a super fan of them calling it an Advent Calendar, just because it's only 12 days and 12 boxes. And to me, Advent calendars traditionally are a month. I don't know, I could be wrong. I didn't look it up. I'm not sure. Maybe Advent calendars can be as many as days as you want. But I feel like Advent calendar is kind of a weird name for this kit. And I'll get into that more as we go. But at any rate, it comes with a full stamp set, and I haven't inked anything up yet. But it's got two different stamp things here. One with the florals, and it looks like you've got some two-step stamping options to do, and then you've got the sentiments, which I love. And I love mixed fonts in sentiments. So, you know, like with the big bold, big, and then the scripty thanks, and for someone extra special. I love that mixed font look, me personally. So I really gravitate to sentiments that look kind of like this. These stamps are very kind of artsy fartsy is what I call them, like watercolory, loose images, you know, not super well defined, which makes it very forgiving for new stampers. I will say that. So, and especially if it's two-step stamping, the more loose and kind of art deco-y kind of feel, the easier it is for a new stamper to do two-step stamping, because you don't have to be so absolutely precise with it. But maybe we'll open this up and do some stamping with it and see how they stamp once we get through this. Okay, so that's that. Here's the kit. It is called the 12 Days of Crafting Advent Calendar, and comes in a nice sturdy box. I don't know about you, but I'm a box hoarder. I have the hardest time throwing boxes away. So like, I'm totally going to save this box and repurpose it. I might use it at Christmas time. It's a good shipping box. So they're true confessions of a box hoarder. They have boxes full of boxes. Okay. Pretty little box. Speaking of boxes, let's get this thing open. It is got a cellophane coating over it, so let's open that up. And I will be very impressed if there is a person out there that is waiting to open each of these windows one day at a time, because I'm not that person. I am totally not that person. I am like, patience is not my thing. So we're just going to dive right in and open these up. So this box is about, I don't know if you even care about this. It's about 2 inches wide. So, and each section, each half has all the sections in it. So I'm not even gonna, well, maybe I should start with number one. Okay, let's just do it. I'm gonna go in here like this, and so many people are being so delicate with opening these so that they don't tear or rip anything. They're gonna reuse it or whatever. I don't see how I could reuse this box, but who knows, maybe. So the first window, day one window, is a set of dies. And so these are what comes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dies. And it just so happens that these are probably going to match. Yep. So there, that's going to cut that out. Yeah, those are the only two that actually cut out images. The rest of these are independent dies that you're going to use to cut out of, you know, white paper or whatever. But I'm pretty sure, oh, well, pretty sure they won't go with anything else other than, you know, in terms of cutting things out of designer paper or whatever. But we'll see when we get there. So 7-piece die set. That's nice. That's got a decent value to it. And I'm not even going to put this back into its coordinating window because I'm going to get it all organized so that I can share craft projects with you in the coming days. And I don't want to have to be going back and forth into this thing here. So, okay, so there's window number 1. Window number 2 over here. Spoiler alert, it is going to be designer series paper. So, because of the size of the window, it's just like kind of a dead giveaway. If I can get this out. Oh, there we go. That was hard. So that's pretty. It's floral. So also advent calendars. This advent calendar has nothing to do with the holidays, just so you know. This is 6x6 designer paper. It is not double-sided, but it's got some very pretty, whimsical, floral, sketchy images. Oh, that's cute. This looks like a paper I've seen before, the colors. And I wonder if those dies would cut out, maybe they would cut out some things on the paper. Let's look. So this right here, maybe. Nope. Okay, so no dies. And then let's see, there's a leaf die, but that's not going to cut anything out. Kind of a dead giveaway when you see the dies are not, you know, this is a solid, like if you were trying to cut something out, you can't see through it. So that's kind of a clue that this probably isn't going to cut out an image from designer paper. Whereas this one, you can see through it and you can easily line it up. And I think we're going to get to some paper that might work on. This is some pretty just leaf image paper. Okay, maybe, no. So far, no. Yeah, nope, we're not cutting anything out of this paper. Also, no. Pretty kind of a blotchy pink color. So these flowers all have the same feel in terms of the artwork as these two down here. But those dies are not going to cut out of this paper. Yeah, no, I'm still saying no. Definitely nothing on here that would be die cut out. And no. Okay, so pretty sure I can say with certainty that those dies do not work on this paper. But it's very pretty paper. I'm a little sad it's not double-sided. And it doesn't actually share the colors. Does it say? Nope. It doesn't say what the paper colors are, which is kind of unusual. Stampin' Up always puts that in there. That's weird. Okay. On to door number 3. Oops, let's get you in camera here. Door number 3 is, ooh, pretty little gold sequins. These obviously are not adhesive backed. They're a little big for shakers, but you could use them as a shaker. Whoops. Wow, they are very pretty. They're very sparkly, very pretty. I wonder if I should turn my light on. Is that, you see the light reflects off them. And they're very low profile. They just have a little tiny roundness to them. So they're going to go through the mail wonderfully, which makes me happy. I have a real problem using very bumpy embellishments on my cards. They get ruined. They ruin the card when it goes through the mail thingies, whatever, the scanners the post office uses. Okay, so far we've got designer paper, gold dots, and some dies. Door number 4. Looks like we've got some tags, some gold foil tags, like an ephemera pack. So Probably couldn't stamp on the gold, but these are definitely stampable. The white ones with the gold trim. Cute. Yeah, so these are about 2 by 2 inches. This is probably closer to 3. 1, 2, yeah, like 3.5, 3.25 inches here. Some cute little framed. Yeah, could have lots of fun with those. Okay, let's go to day number 5. Also a larger box. Oops. Oh, screwed that one up, didn't I? Okay, looks like we have some masks with a blending tool or a stamping tool. What do you call those things? Stippling brushes, something like that. It's pretty soft, but like some of the stenciling brushes are very firm. This one's not super firm, but it's very soft. But it could get into these smaller holes. Okay, so let's see here. We've got, I wonder if I put it on something dark. What do I have dark here? So you can see what the image is. They're numbered 1 to 4. So here's number 1. So yeah, still no. Wow. Nope. Okay. So here's image number 1. Number 2. So if we layer these. So this is just detail of the inside of the flowers. Number 3. So 2 for the flowers. Number 3 is the foliage. And 4 is more detail for the foliage and then some branches. So yeah, 4 masks. That'll be fun to play with too. I don't do a lot with masking, but when I do, I love it. I don't know. It's not my go-to thing. But I know a lot of people that do. Okay, that's 5. 6 looks like some stickers. Okay. Don't know how I feel about these. They feel adolescent-ish. Like something your 7-year-old would put on her bookbinder for school. Yeah, 2 sheets of stickers. Don't care for them. Probably won't use these. I told you guys I'm honest. I can't help it. 7. Where's 7? Down here. Oops, another gold and stone. More dies. Nice. Dies are expensive to purchase, and so there's, the kit sells for $99, but dies like a set of dies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these plus 7, that would probably, I don't know, go for $20, $25 in Stampin' Up store, so maybe even more. But these are nice layering dies, so you can layer those 2. You could layer these 2, and then even that one. So this is a triple layer nested, and then you've got the rectangle shape. Cute. Could make some cute little 3x3 mini cards with those squares. Okay, there's 7, 8 over here. Baker's twine. This looks like Misty Moonlight and Pretty in Pink, maybe? I can take baker's twine in very small amounts. I'm not usually a fan of baker's twine, but we'll see how maybe these can work with the projects. Try not to be too terribly critical, but okay. Baker's twine, that's 8. Number 9, what do we have here? Come on, there we go. Looks like a little ephemera pack. Let's see. This appears to be double-sided. Okay, so if you've ever purchased Memories and More card packs, that's kind of what these feel like to me. Some have some stamps on them. Wish you were here. It's a great day. These would be great for scrapbooking. I do like these colors. They feel very spring-like to me, which is weird because we're in October. But so I don't know how many of those. I think there's probably 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you got 10 of those, and then this looks like just embellishment type ephemera. You wouldn't stamp on it. At least I don't think you would. Cute little bird. Really cute things to just add, and nice embellishments to your cards that are easy. You don't have to stamp them if you don't want to. Some bows. Cute little tag. And this is the same size as the... no, it's not. Weird. That's also weird. It's not any of these sizes. It's a intermediate size there. But then you could layer with the big one. This could be on the big one with the like a solid background matte. Okay. So yeah, I could see some cute things starting to get designed using these components. Let's see, get in there. Okay, that was 9. We're going to 10. We're almost done here. 10. These are definitely shaker window embellishments. Guys, I don't do shaker windows either. I don't do shaker cards. I don't know why. I don't. I'm not a fan. Now, I would use those little daisies. Sorry, I was getting a text message. I would grab those little daisies and use those for embellishments. The rest of them, not so much. It's messy. To me, it's like glitter. I don't like all the mess. But I would sort out the daisies and use the daisies. Okay, that was 10. 11. What do you think this is? Oh, that's right. I did see this on an opening. So this would be, actually, I'm going to give Stampin' Up! Some kudos right now because this would be a good starter set for a new crafter. It'd be an excellent starter set for a new crafter. You're going to get a little bit of everything, including, like this is, you can make little gold embellishments that are raised. If you just let it dry, it'll stay like that. And that's very pretty and very shiny. Although I should probably not have put that on my hand. Okay. So last window. That's pretty. I like that. I like that paper. I don't think there was one of these included in our kit, but this looks a little Christmassy to me. Maybe I'll try to... more card, I'm going to call them card components. Some embellishments. Oh, these are pretty. These are embossed. Very pretty. I don't know if you can see it on camera. But it's more of the floral image. They're all the same. It looks like, nope, there's 3 of this image, this floral one. And then this is just a repeating pattern of the daisies for those. So you get 8. 1, 2, 3. Nope, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. You get 6 of these little embossed layers. I'm going to call them layers. And then some very pretty filigree die cuts. Very delicate. Wow. Yeah. Let's see if I can. Okay, so here we have, these are just circles, die cut circles, 1, 2, 3. And then these are very delicate little floral pieces. Very pretty. You need definitely a fine tip glue pen for these guys. Look how delicate. Reminds me of something that go on like a wedding card. Pretty. Okay. So this I will stick together differently. Okay, so let me get rid of this. Let me pull everything back in for you so you can see. All right, so we have the paper. We have 2 sets of dies. These I did not put back. Oops. Okay, we have 2 sets of dies. Then we have some embellishments, card pack, tags, these embellishments that I just made a big mess out of with some embossed panels. We have twine, baker's twine, really pretty gold and really pretty pink and clear and gold shaker components. A bottle of gold glitter glue. And last but not least, let's see, where can I put this? Over here. The masking pieces. Oh, and my least favorite, those stickers. So here you have, let me get my head out of the way. Oops. Dang it. There. And then also don't forget this really cool stamp set. So I think I can do this to get it all in. Yeah. All right, so for the value, $99 for this kit, I think is actually pretty good. Pretty good. You've got tools that are totally reusable here. Totally reusable die sets, past the consumables. Obviously a 2-piece stamp set, which is awesome. These consumables are going to go away as you create with them, but you're going to have enough twine for decades because, you know, who uses that much baker's twine? But yeah, I think $99 is a good price point for this. I don't, there we go. I don't feel bad about that at all. And then if you're a demo and you get your discount, it's even less. So if you are thinking about a gift for somebody that is maybe looking for a hobby or wanting to get into, you know, dip their toe into card making or scrapbooking, this would be a good one, I think. So let's see, what am I going to do for you now? I think I'm going to, I'm not going to commit to this, but I'm going to actually try to make several projects using this kit very soon so that if you want to purchase it, you can grab it while it's still available. That's the other thing they're saying is that it's, you know, going like hotcakes. I checked the inventory status. It hasn't shown up on low inventory yet. So they're still available. But I'm going to try to get some projects done ASAP for you so that you can see the different things that you could make with it and hopefully entice you to give this kit a try, minus the silly stickers. All right, you guys, that's it. Well, let's see. Do we want to stamp for a second? Let me see. I got a little bit more time. Let me put this. Nobody's come knocking on my door yet, which is good. My family, I moved and built a house immediately next door to my mom and dad and my brother. And when I did that, pretty much it's like it's a revolving door between the two houses. And Lord only knows when it's going to happen. Could happen at 9 in the morning, could happen at 9 at night. But anyway, I digress. So let's stamp a few things with the sentiments and see how we like it. We'll grab some scrap paper. Well, not really scrap paper, but I'm also going to grab my Stampin' Piercing mat because they're photopolymer. And I like to stamp on a mat when I'm using photopolymer. So let's do this big thanks because it's cool. I send a lot of thank you cards. So I'm just going to lay it down like that so it's not, you know, if you sometimes put a stamp down like this, you can get it crooked. So if you just lay it flat like that and then put your block on it and pick it up, it's pretty straight. Okay. Paper, ink. This is not white. It's a white ink pad that I bought from Stampin' Up, but I put Memento Black, Tuxedo Black ink on it because I like the pad, the foam pad on this versus when you buy Memento, just the regular Memento. This one, it has a felt, no, not felt, like a fabric pad to it, which is not squishy at all. But anyway, that's just what I do. So I buy the refills of the Memento black ink, and I buy a white, basic white, or a pure white ink pad. And now this is my black Memento black ink pad. Okay, I'm going to stamp that again because it's a little blotchy. And you know what I didn't do is I didn't prep it like I normally prep a brand new stamp. I usually rub my hands over it and get some of the manufacturing residue off it and kind of rub it around like that. Okay, let's try that again. Oh yeah, much better. Nice. Okay, so there's that one. I want to do the flowers. Let's do another one. Let's do one more. Let's do the Miss You, or Birthday Wishes, because that's another one I use a lot. And that's stamps. This is an H block. It's also one of my most beloved blocks sizes. I have several of these. If you're new to stamping and you don't want to buy the whole big kit, Birthday Wishes, that's cute too. And I would recommend an H block as one of your starter kit stamps. Oh, starter kit. Let's talk about that for a minute. There's two really big starter kit specials going on right now. So the first one is for $35. You can pick out $99 worth of product, and then you basically are joining Stampin' Up, which really doesn't mean anything unless you want it to mean something. Like if you want to do a business like I'm doing, then you'd keep all of the catalogs and the business stuff that they send you to get ready. But if you're just joining to get the deal and to be a hobby demonstrator, you don't throw it all away, or if you know another person, you could give it to them if they wanted it, if they're already a demo and they could use the catalogs. But, so pitch the box of business stuff and then get $99 of product for $35. And plus you get a free paper pumpkin kit with it, and it's free shipping. So it's really, really good deal. Let's see, what color do I want to use? I'm going to go with real red. That's my red of choice. So the second kit, starter kit deal, is for $100 and oh my gosh, I'm going to blow it. It's $35 or $99. And if you get the $99 one, I feel like it's $165. Okay, I'm going to have to go look it up because now I can't remember. God, I'm a terrible salesperson. And I didn't prep this again. See, I'm doing too many things at once. Or did I? I can't remember now. Okay, so we're going to ink this up with real red. It's very juicy. And then I'm going to do a second generation one over here to show it lighter. And then we're going to grab, I think you can, what do I want to do here? Let's see. Let's see how this works. Okay, this one we're going to do like this, and then like that. But I wonder if you could put this over the top of this guy right here and have it be, it doesn't line up any particular way that I can tell, so I'm just going to go for it and do that. I guess that's kind of pretty. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but then there's the center, which would be typically in yellow. Maybe I will grab do a crushed curry. I think the centers of poinsettias are, I think this is a poinsettia. Poinsettia? So there's that circle stamp, and that looks all standalone. Looks like that. I'm going to leave this open because there's another one that's bigger. And that looks like that. So that would definitely fill up this whole big hole like that. Oh, you could play with it. This could go in a darker shade on top of that. So you could do Stamp Off one like that, and then full strength center like that. So that kind of gives you a two-tone look like that. All right, so what else do we want to demo here? Yeah, the ink is going to, the red for sure is going to stain your stamps. Don't worry about it. They still work perfectly. All right, let me show you. I'm just going to show you a bunch of little ones. I'm not going to use red. I'm going to use another one of my go-to colors, which is Misty Moonlight. Oh, and I wonder if, nope, that's too big. The big one's too big for that center, but you could do this center like that. Then you've got all kinds of baby stamps. Baby. This looks like it could be a cute one. And the heart. Oh yeah, I like the heart. The heart's cute. Let's see, the butterfly. We'll do the butterfly. Whoops. Huh. Have to fix that. We're going to do the butterfly. Pretty. That's what it looks like stamped off. And the butterfly has a, I was looking at this one, what the heck is that? But now I know what it is. So this is, I'm going to make it yellow. Oh, cute. That's a very cute butterfly. I don't know what this is. What do you guys think? What could that be? Oh, you know what? It's got this thing that goes, maybe it's a cupcake. Does that? I'm not using the greatest colors to demo these. Does that look like a cupcake to you guys? I think that's what it is. Okay, what else? There's a leaf. And there's another little, oh, this might go on the butterfly. Let's see, it's that. Do you think that goes? I bet it does. Like, nope. Is it upside down? No. I have no idea what this is for. What could this be for? If you know, drop a comment and share with us, because I have no idea what that is. And then the last one, just cute little sprig. What could that be? Because it doesn't go onto those. I don't feel like it goes on to that very well. Let's try it this way. I'm going to get my head over the top of it so I can see what I'm doing. I don't know, guys. I think it probably has to go on the butterfly. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Could be. But okay, so there's all of our little images. This, I think, is a cupcake. I love the butterfly. That's probably my favorite. I actually think that would be fun to make a bunch of cupcakes with this too. Just like that sushi art deco-y style loose. Let's see. Okay. I don't have to demo all the sentiments for you because that would be boring, but hopefully this was helpful. Yeah, I like the stamp set. I think it's going to be one that I will go back to. Definitely the sentiments I will go back to time and time again. But okay. My gosh, I'm having a hot flash up here. Whew. It's hot here today. Like it's supposed to be 84 or something crazy. But all right, so that's it for me. I will try my very best to come back with lots more projects using this particular kit. And um, if you want to give it a shot and try to and purchase it for a friend, I'd love for you to purchase it from me. I'll put the links below so you can get to my online store. And if you already have a demonstrator, though, you'd probably want to purchase from them. But let's see. What else? Oh, the starter kit stuff. I'll come back to you on that. Maybe I'll do a different video that has better information for you. I'm sorry, you guys. Bit of a spaz today. All right, that's it for me. Thanks, everybody. Take care. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.